You send an email to a lead, maybe a client, maybe a candidate you really want to reach out to. You already even picture the reply. Then your inbox hits you with the coldest sentence in business story. User unknown. Not try again later. It just feels like there's nothing there. Like you walked up to a door, knocked a few times, and the building told you the apartment never even existed in the first place. Hello everyone, my name is Lucas Stadnik and welcome to Warmy.io's YouTube channel. Today we're breaking down SMTP error 550 5.1.1, what it actually means, the most common reasons to make it happen, and of course, how to fix it, so your emails stop bouncing before they even get a chance. But before we jump in, if you don't like surprises when we're talking about bulk email campaigns efficiency, I highly advise you to subscribe, like, and ring that bell so your emails can finally breathe in peace, stop doing U-turns, and of course, start landing in primary inbox. You ready? Okay, let's go. We already talked a bunch about SMTP errors. Yes, there are a lot of them. Also, yes, we'll be covering most of them here. The culprit of today, SMTP 550 5.1.1, is basically the internet version of Return to Sender. Come on, tell me I'm not the only one thinking about Elvis Presley's song. Return to Sender. Okay. Your message reached the recipient's server, and the server refused it because it just can't match that address to a real mailbox. You usually see something like 550 5.1.1 user unknown, or recipient address reject, or mailbox not found. Different wording, same idea. The server is saying, I don't know who this is and I'm not accepting it. The important detail is this error is rarely about your email copy. It's usually about the address, the domain, or the routing. Most of the time, it's the simplest reason. The email address is wrong. One missing letter, one extra dot, the wrong domain. That's enough to trigger a hard reject. Next is the domain sign of the address. Maybe the company rebranded, the domain expired, or they migrated to a new system, and the old inboxes got shut down. You send to the old address, the server shrugs and bounces. Then you also have technical issues on the recipient side. Mail servers can be configured to reject certain addresses. Aliases can be missing. Routing tables can be messy. And sometimes DNS records, like MX entries, are outdated or misconfigured. In plain terms, the server can't find where that mailbox should live, so it refuses the message. Therefore, the pattern is consistent. 550 5.1.1 is a sign you're knocking on the wrong door, or the building's directory is just broken. Now here's the fix in the right order. First, start by validating the address. Confirm spelling, confirm domain, and if you're working from a list, stop trusting it blindly. All lists rot fast. Secondly, if the address looks right, check the domain. Does it still exist? Does it have working email records? If the company changed domains, you might need to update the address. And third, if you're sending at scale, you should absolutely clean your list and remove hard bounces quickly. Repeatedly hitting that inboxes trains inbox providers to treat your sending as sloppy, and that's where bigger deliverability problems start. Now Warmy helps on the prevention side. You can use Warmy's free deliverability test to spot issues early, including authentication checks like SPF, DKIM, and DMARC, plus blacklist signals that can drag down trust. If you manage multiple domains, the Domain Health Hub keeps an eye on the fundamentals, so you can catch problems before they turn into campaign-wide failures. Then there's warm-up. If you're ramping up sending from a new mailbox, or a mailbox that's been quiet for some time, Warmy helps you build reputation steadily, so your outreach looks natural, not suspicious. Warmy also includes an email validation tool to help prevent errors like 550 5.1.1. And it's simple like that. You upload your email list, and Warmy automatically checks which addresses are valid, inactive, or likely to bounce, so you can just stop sending to emails that don't exist anymore. And that, my friends, is gold for email deliverability. So, SMTP 550 5.1.1 usually means one thing. The mailbox you're emailing to isn't recognized by the recipient's server. So, fix the address, verify the domain, clean your lists. And finally, don't keep sending into dead ends. If you want to prevent deliverability issues from stacking up while you scale, try Warmy. Test deliverability, monitor your domain health, and warm up your sending the right way before your next campaign. And that'll do for today. If this helped you understand what user unknown actually means, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.